Okay, so I wrote out all my fractions and I added up just the whole numbers and I got 58. Then I took my 1/4 and made it a common denominator of 2/8. 1/2 became 4/8. 1/8, 7/8. 1/2 became 4/8 and 5/8. I added them all up to get 23/8, which is 2 7/8. So when I add 58 with 2 7/8, I get 60 7/8. Now I'm subtracting that from 100. So I made the 100 99 8/8, like saying 99 and 1. My fraction is 1. So that I could subtract 8/8 minus 7/8 to give me 1/8. 0 minus 9, which is 9. And 6 from 9 gives me 3. So now we want to plot the numbers on the number line. We always show our 0. Here's our 1, our 2, our 3. Oh, they're not. So this is 1, 2, 3. So 2 2/3 would put it right about here. 5/4 is 1 1/4, which is putting it closer to the 1. So now we're going to insert our greater than or our less than symbol. So this is our greater than, this is our less than. So 2/3, is 2/3 greater than, or let's see, what would this be? This would be 2/5. So 2/3 is greater than 2/5. How about 5/9 and 4/5? 4/5 is almost 1, whereas 5/9 is a little bit more than a half. So now this tells me that I want to square 1/12 times 1/12, which gives me 1 over 144. 4/7 times 4/7. 4 times 4 is 16. 7 times 7 is 49. I don't know why I wrote a 7. 49. This tells me I want to take 1/2 times itself 3 times. 1 times 1 times 1. 2 times 2 times 2. Our order of operations. I'm going to do my 2 squared, so I have 9 times 4 minus 59 divided by 4 gives me my 6. So now I go my orders of PEMDAS, multiply and divide as I find them left to right. So 9 times 4, 36 minus 6 gives me 30. Here I need a common denominator, which would be 12. So I'm going to have 3/12 plus 1/12 times 1/3. So that's going to be 4/12 times 1/3. I can reduce 4/12. 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 12 3 times. 1 times 1 gives me 1. 3 times 3 gives me 9. My order of operations, I have to do this first, but first I need a common denominator. My common denominator would be 15. So I have to multiply 5 by 3 to get 15. So I have to multiply 2 by 3, so I get 6 over 15 plus 7 over 15. And I'm just rewriting it here. So this becomes 5 over 2 divided by 13 over 15, and that becomes 5 over 2 times. Remember, when we divide fractions, we multiply by the inverse. Five times 15 gives me 75. 2 times 13 gives me 26. As a mixed number, 26 goes into 75 twice, and 23 left. So here my common denominator is going to be 9. So I have 8 ninths minus 6 ninths divided by 4 thirds. So 8 ninths minus 6 ninths is going to give me 2 ninths divided by 4 thirds. So I have to recopy 2 ninths times by the inverse. Now I can cancel. 3 goes into 3 once. 3 goes into 9 3 times. 2 goes into 2 once. 2 goes into 4 twice. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 2 is 6. My answer is 1/6. Now the next one is work together. So here, if you want to pause and work them out and then check your answers, and if you have any questions, put them in the discussion thread on My Labs Plus. Thank you.